In a small village surrounded by golden savannas and whispering forests, there lived a young woman named Amara. She was known far and wide, not just for her beauty, which was striking, but for her sharp mind and gentle heart. From the time she could walk, everyone knew she would not follow the path most expected of women in the village. As Amara grew, the men of the village began to notice her. Suitors came from near and far, bearing gifts of carved wood, jars of honey, and sparkling beads. Yet each time a man knelt before her and asked for her hand, Amara politely declined. Some men were patient, some grew frustrated, and some whispered that she would never marry at all. The village elders called her parents and said, "A woman of her age should have chosen a husband. Why does she turn them all away?" Amara listened quietly and then spoke with a calm, unwavering voice. "I respect all who wish to marry me, but I cannot give my heart to one unless I am sure of my own path. I must know myself before I can share my life with another." This answer puzzled the villagers. In a world where tradition dictated early marriages, her choice was radical. Yet Amara's spirit was unshaken. She spent her days helping the elders, learning the ways of the land, and teaching the children songs of the forest and river. She painted the stories of her people and discovered joy in her own company. Years passed, and while the village changed, Amara remained the same, curious, bold, and free. People began to notice something remarkable. Amara's confidence inspired others. Young women started to explore their talents, and young men learned patience and respect. One day, a traveler came through the village, a storyteller who had journeyed across many lands. He had heard of Amara and wanted to see her wisdom for himself. He found her sitting beneath the baobab tree, writing in the sand with a stick. "Why do you refuse all these suitors?" he asked. Amara smiled. "Because I choose myself first. Only when a person knows their own heart can they truly share it with another." The storyteller nodded and carried her tale to distant lands. And so the story of Amara, the girl who chose herself, spread across rivers, plains, and forests, reminding all who heard it that self-respect and self-knowledge are the first steps to true happiness. From that day on, the villagers no longer whispered with judgment. They celebrated Amara, the girl who dared to follow her own path. And in doing so, she taught everyone that a life lived on one's own terms is the most powerful story of all.